All right, let's get this party started. Okay. All right. Oh, wow, there's a lot of comments going on already. Okay, here we go. I'm pulling up the starting credits. Where do I have that? I forget. Here we go. Big day today, guys. Luckily, it's a reveal with happy news. Last time we did a reveal, we left everyone teary-eyed and sad. So, I didn't want to tease anyone today. I want to let you know out of the gate, it's good news. It's good news. We had our first ultrasound this morning. Now, the big tease is it one or is it twins? You guys have been teasing me with twins, and you know how I feel about them. And I have been mentally preparing myself just in case we got that news. Let's see who's here. Let's check in with you guys first. You know me. I like to give you a little tease before we actually get into the news. But hello, who do we got here? So I know Austin. Austin was first today. I did see that as I was getting everything. Whoop. Oh, that's not what we're looking for. Let's try that again. Show starting in 24 minutes. That is a lie. Do not listen to that. I have this. That should do the trick. Let's try one more time there. Testing. There we go. Austin, hello. Thanks for being first and for making it well known. Marcus, thank you. You know what? It's funny. The thumbnail, I set it up, and then when I pushed set it up to, because I scheduled it, for some reason it was not the one that I thought that I had uploaded. So I'm pretty sure it's the one that. Can you just forget that last 20 seconds there? I am a mouthful of marbles today because I'm just so happy. This is fun. Maybe not so fun, but kind of fun. I've got family all together watching at Paul and Kelly's. So hi, Paul and Kelly and Mom and Dad. Unfortunately, Paul and Kelly are grieving. They lost their dog. Yes, not lost. Their dog Striker passed away yesterday. So send them your thoughts. I was so sad when I found out, and I'm still so sad, and it's mixed with happy feelings. And if there's one thing I've learned through therapy is it is possible to have multiple conflicting feelings at the same time. But yeah, Paul and Kelly have been thinking about you all day. Hello, Callie. Callie's taking a break from Lita. Check out the live stream here. Great. Must be that great tease that I did. Okay. Callie is the best. Callie has, unless it's not Callie and it's Austin trolling me again, I'm not sure. But Callie said, okay. Callie, yeah, there we go. Hit that like button if you haven't liked this video yet. Let's like this one. This is definitely a good one. I'm going to watch it back. And hit that bell if you haven't subscribed yet. I love it. Thank you for helping me promote, Callie. I really need to make some call to actions screens. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. All right. And comment down below. You guys are great. Here's a new viewer. I don't think I've seen this name before. Hello, Zaina. Welcome. Thanks for checking out the show today. Hi, Kim. Oh, man, the whole family's watching. Okay. Oh, Amanda. Hello. Hello. Oh, my gosh. Austin's teasing that it's not twins, it's triplets. Yeah, right. Zaina, thank you so much. Oh, man, and Dad's logged in from his own. Whoa, what's going on? Whole new world. Okay. Oh, Marcus, thank you for not teasing. The starting soon screen seems so long, it already got me nervous. Oh, I'm sorry. The reason it took so long for me to set up, you guys know I rush home from work on Mondays to get these streams going, and I have a special treat for you today, but I wanted to make sure it was set up so that we could actually do it. Hello, Laura. Laura's been consistently watching week after week. Laura, I appreciate you being here to follow the journey. Okay. It does look like Callie. I think if it looks like Callie, smells like a Callie, it must be a Callie. All right. So here's the big news, guys. In this envelope, I have, and please don't spoil it if I already told you, I have our ultrasound. I have our ultrasound picture. Don't know why I sang it. probably because I'm so happy. It's only one, baby. Look at this little gummy bear. Oh my God. I'm going to, I filmed, well, Bert filmed the ultrasound this morning. I'm going to share it with you shortly. It's not a very long video, but I think it was a really special moment. You guys have been so extremely supportive on this whole journey. I think that it's worth sharing with you so that you can kind of feel like you were there. I will mention it is, if you're uncomfortable seeing me in, I don't know. It is a vaginal ultrasound. You won't see my vagina. You won't see anything too revealing, but it is definitely like you can tell that's what's going on. So if that makes you uncomfortable, I'm going to give you like 30 seconds here. You know, maybe check back in about, I don't know, 6 minutes or so. It's not that long, but I just want to give some cushion on either side there. Thank you so much, you guys. I will say when, and you'll see it, you'll see in the video, but when I love all these smiley faces. When we see the heartbeat, all the relief is there, and the tears, the tears for sure. Let me give you a little bit of a cushion, not a cushion, a lead up to how we were feeling. As we went through the weekend, I got progressively more and more nervous about the results. You know, we were getting further away from the last time that we got that blood test that gave us those great HCG levels. You know, that was like a really great feeling. That was 2 Fridays ago. I shared with you last Monday about those results, and it was very exciting because like things were going well. But gosh, day after day, as far, you know, the further you get away from like the last sign that things are going well, I am capturing this here, guys. It is scary. And I don't know how I'm going to feel like as we get further away from this ultrasound. You know, I think we have to wait further in between ultrasounds to see how things are going. It's scary. It's scary because you can't, it's not like I can feel anything like a heartbeat or anything down there right now. I don't feel anything kicking, you know. So all I have to do right now is just like hope. Last night I was scared going to sleep. I prayed really hard. I prayed for all my friends that are going through infertility. I prayed for all my friends that are, you know, along the same lines as me. I prayed for so many things last night. And going into it this morning, I was just like, I just couldn't wait to get it over with. I just wanted that relief so bad. Let me know if you've experienced something like that, where you were so nervous about something, you got so worked up, and you just couldn't wait to have that relief of actually getting the information you were waiting for. Because it probably happens, you know, in a whole bunch of different scenarios, and I'd love to know. Spark, hello. Thanks for the kisses. Okay, so here we go. Again, warning. It is a little bit of an intimate video I'm about to share with you. But it is quite special. So let's give this a shot. I put this together. It's gonna be my face real big with the video with it. I don't know if can I do this better? I wish I could do. Maybe I can. Can you guys give me 1 second here? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna fix this up because I'm not happy with it. No, let's just do this. Let's not fuss around with it. Ooh, is this a weird shot? I feel like I'm on the news here. So this is the video we're going to watch, but I know that this is more of a hello close up in my face. Are you guys okay with this? And the other thing is now I can't read all my, let me see if I can see my comments still. There we go. All right. So this is like the most that you're going to see as far as like intimacy. Okay. Okay. We say bedtime prayers with Annabelle every night, and we've been praying for you together. Oh, Amanda. I love you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. That's so sweet of you. All right, you guys want to see this? It's not just a still image. Guess what? You actually get to see what happens here. Okay, let's try this out. Let's see what happens. So you're going to see some movement on here. Don't, Lynn, stop trying to point. It doesn't work. Let's see if we can get sound up too. Okay, so there's some laughing. I don't know if you can hear the sound, but that's the heartbeat, and you can see the visual of it. This is me turning to Bert with tears in my eyes. I'm going to start tearing up again.
I just showed up, yeah.
He's that's our doctor, Dr. Irani. He was amazing through this entire process. This is the ultrasound here. He's checking everything out. He's going to start doing some measurements. Oh, you guys, it was just incredible. As soon as I saw it, as soon as we got to like, I could see the movement in there, that, oh my God, the moment, it was just, I knew it right away. So the measurement he's doing here, it's believe called the CRL, and measured out at 14.1, which I looked it up, and that's right in the range we need to be. I think on his computer screen, you can't see it in the video, but it popped up as 7 weeks, 5 days. He didn't say that out loud, but I saw it on the screen. Okay, this is the part where he's like, okay, what name do you want me to put on there? And Bert was really touched because I said Hicks. So it says Baby Hicks at the top of the ultrasound. Everything was healthy. He did a little bit of scan and check and everything. There's a small sac of fluid outside of the uterus, I believe, and he said it's nothing to worry about. It's normal and it'll probably go away, but it's something that we can monitor. But I'm not worried about it. He made me feel, he's like, it's totally normal. We'll just, don't stress about it. So I won't. This is awesome. So normal, healthy, grateful. Yes. I'm so happy with a big smile on my face. Thank you, Marcus, for sharing in this moment with me. Yes, I was nervous too. I think it's natural to worry, but happy news. Yes. Hi, Amy. How are you? Kristen, thank you. Yeah. So, I've talked about our support group. I've mentioned it a few times. So as soon as we got out, there were a few people I had to tell right away, which is one of them was the support group. I told my mom and sister right away, and of course my dad saw from that, and then checked in with Kelly right away too. So I had my top list of the people I just couldn't wait to tell. Sorry, Marcus, I had to keep you waiting until later today. Yeah. So anyway, this is he checked. He's just checking here, I think, for the make sure that the ovaries look good and everything else looks good. So that was the entire thing, guys. That was our morning. That was our magic. That was where we got to meet our little gummy bear. The fun thing is too, I loved our doctors and nurses at the Advanced Fertility Center of Chicago so much. I put together, and I didn't give it to them until we saw the heartbeat, but I put together a whole bunch of individual boxes of gummy bears with a really nice thank you note, letting them know how much I appreciated them, and because I had a feeling today might be the last day that I see them, so I took a little picture. This is what I put together. Why gummy bears? Well, guys, on my app. Okay, and now that I can share my screen, I'm so pumped about this. Let's see if this works. Oh, I don't know if it's going to. We'll see. Let's see. Hang in there with me. I think it's in this one. Here it is. Can you see this? I will put it over here. Playing with the phone stuff. This is what I wanted to do last week with the apps, showing you the apps. But yeah, so each week it'll tell you if it's a different size of like a fruit, or usually, like in some of my apps, it's the size of a raspberry. This particular app, which is What to Expect, it's telling me that it's the size of a gummy bear. And I'm like, oh my God, it's perfect. Today's week 8, and I'm going to give them gummy bears. Because why do they also call it gummy bears? Because in the womb in there, right, it looks like a little gummy bear. So I don't know. I'm obsessed with it today. Anyway, this is just, I feel so like the weight is gone from just all that worry from the weekend. I feel amazing. I am appreciating how good I feel, because I know that this is still a roller coaster, that there's going to be ups and downs, and that there's going to be days I still feel really tired and it's not great. So I hope when I have those days, I can watch this back and be like reminded of this happy, happy, happy day. It's awesome. Gummy bears. Love, love, love. Yes. Oh, you guys, I am so appreciative of you sharing in this with me, with us, with Bert. It's yeah. Oh no. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm just checking on my streams everywhere. Okay. Beautiful, says Laura. Amazing, says Kelly. Are you guys all watching on separate screens over there? You guys are all logged in. It's so funny. Denise. Oh my God, you guys are great. Kim saying yay. You guys, okay, let's see here. Oh, a little gummy bear icon. How does this come through in there? Perfect. I love it. Okay, we have some other happy things going on. I have a really awesome story to share with you guys. I don't know if I should wait for next week or if I should pepper it in here. What do you guys think? Paul, hello. He's also with my mom and dad and Paul and Kelly. So he's just, you guys are too fun right now. Getting my viewership numbers up. I love it. Let me know. Do you guys want to hear a story? It's actually my dad's story, but it's super fun for me too. So Dad, let me know. What do you think if I can share your story? And everyone else, let me know if you want to hear an extra story or if we should just focus on this one good thing at a time. We started this way to watch the kids and start the meeting. Got it. Okay. That explains things. Okay. Kim saying now. Laura saying yes, story. Okay. So I do apologize in advance if you guys are on Lita, which I think a few people here are. You might have heard this story already yesterday, I'm not sure. But I'm going to try and tell it even more succinctly. So it's a long story. My dad invited the whole family over the weekend before last. No, a week and a half ago. I don't even know what day it is anymore. So it was a week and a half, two Saturdays ago. Anyway, we're like, Dad, what's going on? And he's like, well, I have a story and I want to tell you guys all in person. So my dad has been really into ancestry.com and genealogy and stuff. And it's also important to know he was adopted as a baby, which I've mentioned on my live stream several times, especially over the past couple months that we were considering adoption. And I talked to my dad about it. We shared that story, how he never wanted to find his birth parents. He was very happy with the family he had. And, they celebrated his gotcha day and everything. And that was enough for him. He loved his family, the family that he had. So long story short, my dad had the opportunity to, he got half price off for one of those DNA tests from ancestry.com. My brother had done one of these like a year or two ago and didn't really get any hits other than like distant cousins and stuff. So my dad, he's like, I'll do the DNA test, but he wasn't really expecting anything because obviously he's related to my brother and just expected kind of the same distant cousin results. Well, something must have happened. Someone else must have taken the DNA test between the time my brother did it and my dad did it, because my dad got a hit that indicated there might be a closer connection out there that he didn't know, wasn't in his family tree, obviously, because he's adopted, doesn't have DNA relations to anyone in his family tree that he's done. So he dug, and he's very good at research, and jump to the end here, guys. He found his birth mom. Not only that, but he also found out that he has 3 stepsisters, and not only that, by pure coincidence, he had a trip planned up to Lansing, Michigan to meet up with a friend that he had set up a long time ago. And guess where his half-sister lives? Lansing, Michigan. He said, hey, this might be a little too forward, but would you like to get together? I'm going to be up there anyway. And she said, you know what? I certainly would. I'd love to meet you. You know why? She knew about my dad back when she was 17. And, well, my dad's birth mom, had him when she was 18. And maybe it was kind of one of those, here's what happened to me kind of stories. So his half-sister knew about him, all her life and kind of wondered, will I ever meet this half-brother that's out there? So she was just as excited as my dad was. And so they met up. It was so cute. They sent me a picture. I was like so excited about all this. Not only that, though, she invited him back to her house where she had her kids and their significant others waiting to meet him too. This is just so cool. It is so cool to hear about this. Why? Well, I don't know. It's reconnecting with family that you didn't know for your entire life. I have to add that both of my parents' passed away when I was quite young, so I didn't have, I haven't had a grandma in, I don't know, 25 years, something like that. And now, all of a sudden, I have a grandma again, and aunts, and cousins. I'm so excited. Is this the coolest story ever? Anyway, I'm geeking out. I know that it's my dad's story, but I am just like over the moon because I don't know, it's an expanded family, and it's really, really cool, and it's more history, and it's really fascinating because there's so many parts to this. One is my brother, whose name is Paul. My dad's birth mother, her name is Pauline. How weird of a coincidence is that? And Pauline, when she was in her late 30s, which I'm in my late 30s now, she has a picture of her, and she sent it over, and I swear, guys, it looks like me in one of those old-timey photos. Like, she has bangs, just like I do. Now I know where I get my bangs from. It's incredible. This is so much fun. Kristen, thank you. It is quite an amazing story. My dad's been telling it through his Facebook page a bit, and it's really cool, and he's got more to share, and I can't wait to hear it. I get to see my whole family this weekend for a family vacation, and I can't wait. I'm just so happy with everything. I'm just like, capture this moment. This is amazing. It's so cool. This is really cool, Amanda. I just connected with a long-lost cousin that didn't know we existed, but we knew about him, and it's amazing. I love this. Let me take this even a step further. Kelly, do you mind if I kind of share a little, like, I don't know the deep story of yours, but can I share yours? With your dad? Let me know if that's okay. I always like to check first. You can't assume. This is dope, right? Right, Spark? While Kelly's getting back to me on that, there might be a delay. I do want to do a plug. We have some comedy shows this week. We're going to be tomorrow at Midlane Esports. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be at Lincoln Lodge. I would love to see all my Chicago friends there. Guys, this is it. These are the ones to come to. New movie. Bert, I thought you were making my dinner. All right, new movie idea. Origin story of Lynn's amazing bangs. I think we need a new channel for it. Let's do it. Change the name of my channel from Baby Talk to Bang Talk. I think we're going to start getting hits that we don't want on a channel like that. Okay, Kelly hasn't responded. She might be feeding the kids. Oh, I do not mind. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so, and I don't know, she might have to tell the story better than I do. But huge coincidence here, almost the opposite of this, is her dad found out that his mom had a baby and gave it up for adoption before he was born. And last year, they reconnected. Isn't that crazy? How big of all these coincidences? Like, look at our little world here. It's freaking amazing. Not only did they find out about each other, they actually went and met up, and Kelly got to meet this new aunt, just like I might get a chance to meet my new aunt. I love these like reconnection. How cool is it that you can like learn about this through like these DNA tests now, and you know, they don't keep records. Like when you're adopted, they don't. I don't know now how it works. I think some adoptive parents do keep in touch, but back when my dad was given up for adoption, and I think Bert's mom was given up for adoption, you know, they take these young girls and kind of put them in a place where they have the baby, and then it's, you know, it's kind of a whole thing. It's not like now where you get to pick out the parents and you've got online, you've got like, you know, an agent that helps you with this whole thing and home study and all that. It's very, very different, and it's wow, it's so fascinating because records and how they're held and released, you know, from a long time ago for adoption stuff, it's very, you know, state to state, very hard to figure out where things come from. It is a small world after all, Laura. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson playing Lynn, Ryan Gosling is me. I'd see that. Nailed it, Bert. I think we're on to something here. Who's going to write this screenplay? Who's volunteering here? Hey, Chicago. Yeah. All right. So anyway, these are some happy stories. I hope you enjoyed my happy stories. Do you guys have any happy stories to share? I'd love to hear from you too. I know Kristen, I hope you don't mind me saying, but you know, we're hoping for Kristen. She had her transfer today, and we're thinking sticky thoughts and hoping that she's also joining with the with the pregnancy, and we can go through this together because we've been through so much of the infertility together. What else is going on? Yeah, things are great. Things are going good. I'm happy. Happy to be happy right now. It's not always this happy, so, loving it. Marcus, does the chat get to pick the name? Oh my god. Well, we will definitely have an episode or two where you guys can make suggestions. I do not want to commit to letting you guys choose the name, but I will definitely let you guys definitely pitch some ideas. I know Spark has very strong feelings about it not being named after any characters or celebrities or brands, I think. Kristen, yes, all the sticky thoughts, yes. Good. What's no? No. Are you guys saying no, the chat does not get to pick the name? Well, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot this part of the story too. So my dad, while he met, even though this is coming up under my mom's name, my dad is saying this. He met his half sister in Lansing, but the other sister and birth mom are in Florida, and so they Zoomed for 2 hours yesterday. So he actually got to talk to his birth mom and get to know her, and they shared stories. It's moving very quickly. It's really cool, and I can't wait until I get to hear more about it and be in the mix. Yes. Okay. So Spark is very, adamant about this. Bert and I are huge fans of Hamilton, as you guys know, or may or may not. I don't know if you know that, but there is an idea in my head that I wanted to name our kid after one of the songs, and Spark really put his foot down there. So, for as much as we take the suggestions from the chat, apparently the chat can also knock our ideas down. I guess that's how it's working here. The name evolution is fun. Yeah. Bert's saying, I trust you, Marcus, but there are some shady characters around here. Yeah, we'd probably get Austin or Sammy, trying to name our baby after themselves. I bet that would happen. Oh, okay, so I've been rambling on here for about half an hour or so. What else can I say? I think next week, I'm going to do a little bit more of a kind of review of the past, I guess, 6 months or so of kind of what I've done, and kind of recap on how I got pregnant, going through infertility. I'm going to put together more of like a presentation style. So I don't know, those of you that have been following, or maybe those of you that kind of caught up, like, in the past, only month or so, you might want to kind of tune in to see everything that we went through, kind of like in a full like picture, and then we can kind of move on to chapter 2, which is, the pregnancy journey. So, I'm going to wrap this up here. Oh, what's Bert making for dinner? Well, Kim, it's a grab bag tonight. He asked me, Lynn, what do you want? And I said, what do we have in the house? We have mac and cheese, which I don't even know how that snuck into the basket. Usually I don't even allow that in the house. We have some cauliflower crust pizzas. What else did we have? Oh, we have some regular frozen pizzas, and we also have eggplant. So I don't know what of those I'm going to be served for dinner. It's going to be a surprise as soon as I walk out of the studio, I think. But yeah, who knows? Eggplant, dirty. Oh, thank you, Laura. My daughter is asking about your baby progress. Love from Indianapolis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want you guys to know I think about all of you too. That this is, even though I'm sharing my story, I feel connected to you guys and how you share back with me what you're going through. And I thank you for listening, and that, that this has become a hobby for me for fun, and I really appreciate you being here. Unhealthily dinner tonight. Okay, that's what I have to look forward tonight to. Let me give you some, it's not happy, but I'm going to give you some real talk at the end here. And maybe this will kind of lead up to an episode that I do in the future and how I'm dealing with it. My body's changing, and this has been probably the hardest part for me the two hardest parts for me has been my body changing and then the worry about whether there was going to be a heartbeat or not today. Now that the heartbeat is good, the other thing that I'm dealing with and might become an issue, and I'm catching it now before it gets bad. I am really nervous about my body and how it's starting to change. And I look in the mirror every day and I do an evaluation, and I'm tracking my weight probably too closely, and I'm being maybe a little too worried about what I'm eating. And I guess I'm bringing this up with you guys so that it's real. I think this is not what everyone goes through, but it's what I'm going through because I have such a focus on working out, and I don't know. I've been kind of. I don't think it was unhealthy until now, and I'm focusing so much on it. So, super nervous about wearing a bathing suit this weekend when we go on our family vacation. Super worried about it. Like, I'm already thinking about ways I can just stay covered up the whole time. And my body hasn't even. I'm like not showing yet on my belly, but my body is changing, and I just don't feel like myself. And I'm going to really try to find the support to work through this, so that it can be healthy and so that I can still appreciate the changes. My friend Young came over yesterday, and I was sharing this with him. We're fairly close. We open up to each other. I'd say he's among my top closest friends that you get real close with and can share anything. So I was telling him about this, and he pulled up an Instagram post from someone that he follows, and it's a completely they're talking about shoes on the channel, but the woman was pregnant, and she actually shared a very deep post, and he handed it to me and he let me read it. And basically she said that she put all the creams on because she didn't want to have stretch marks, and all the butters and everything like that, did all the protocols to avoid the stretch marks, but they still came, and she was so upset and so embarrassed and so depressed about it. And hearing that she did everything she possibly could and still got the stretch marks. The reason she ended up posting it is because she learned to just accept it, that is part of making a baby. And it made me feel a lot better because I could do everything I possibly can to eat healthy and keep exercising and do all these things. And my body's going to change in ways that I can't control. And that's okay. So I really appreciate Young showing me that post and hearing that story from somebody else. And I'm going to seek out more of those stories because it's going to be a good reminder for me as I go through this. And I feel like it's going to be a challenge. So I'll keep you guys updated on that, and that, you can help me out if you hear stories or have good examples for me. But yeah, I'm waiting. I know my face is going to fill out a bit. I know I'm probably you can't see very much from here down, but one of my plans for you is, at the beginning, because Monday, who knew that me moving to my live stream to Mondays, by the way, would be the day that's the, when the week changes. So today is week 8. Tomorrow will be 8 weeks in one day, So I think it would be really cool at the beginning of my live streams while I'm pregnant, is kind of do little profile things so you guys can see how it changes. And then, the progression is captured in my live stream. So anyway, grow a human. You are just not just yourself. That's true. There's someone else in there. Austin, you're going to have to replay it back. You missed a lot, buddy. There you go. So anyway, it got pretty real with you guys. I know, don't know if you're listening anymore, but anyway, wanted to dive in. I am still very happy tonight. I'm very into this. I'm going to eat that macaroni and cheese tonight, and then, we'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. But anyway, much love to all of you, and thank you for your support. And I hope whatever you are going through, you feel supported. And just remember, you're not alone. I will see you next Monday. Let's roll the credits here. Bye.